Basically, we're talking about retirement benefits in Chapter 13. What does that mean? Well, let's say, for example, you're on Social Security and you want to file bankruptcy or you need to file bankruptcy. I don't have to contribute those Social Security benefits to your plan. Think about this. Let's say you're making $1,500 a month in salary and you're getting an extra $1,000 a month in Social Security. I can pretty much carve out that Social Security. So let's say your $1,500 a month is your salary. Your living expenses are $1,600 a month. So I have to borrow $100 a month from your Social Security to make you break even at the end of the month. But let's say we have to pay back something to our creditors. Well, I propose $100 a month out of your Social Security. So we got $1,600 living expenses, $100 a month to the bankruptcy trustee, and I got $700 a month left over. Doesn't that seem unfair? And the answer is no, it doesn't. Because Social Security was never meant to pay debts, and Congress specifically said that in the statute. No creditor shall touch these benefits, period. And it's black and white. So in the bankruptcy court, they can't do what the creditors can't do outside of the bankruptcy court. So think about it. You file bankruptcy, you're meeting all your living expenses, you're sending $100 a month to the bankruptcy trustee, you got an extra $700 a month left over. What do you do with it? Well, my opinion is you start using that money to pay down debts that you can't get rid of. For example, you want to pay towards your car payment, if that's the best debt to get rid of because it's got the highest interest rate. So you'd pay your regular $300 a month car payment and an extra $700 to try to pound away that debt. You want to get rid of all those debts as quickly as you possibly can. Or if it's going to take a few years, you want to walk out of the bankruptcy at the end of the day and have no debts left whatsoever. If you do have a debt left, let it be your mortgage, because then you're taking your $100 payment plus your $700 Social Security and you're sending an extra $800 a month to the house to try to pay down that debt. Remember, under Florida law, your payment on your house or your equity in your house is 100% protected from creditors' claims. That's one of the best benefits we have by living in Florida. So if you can afford to send an extra $100, an extra $200, an extra $300 toward the principal every month, you're going to be knocking down years off of that mortgage payment over the course of the 30 years or over the course of the 20 years, whatever kind of mortgage you signed. So in my opinion, it never hurts to get rid of that extra debt. And that's where you get into the whole thing about whether or not you should use your retirement benefits, your extra money, not retirement benefits, excuse me, if you should use your extra money to pay down debt first, or if you use it to pay down, put it in investments. That's a tough call, a real tough call, because when you're in a stock market that's booming, you want to have your money in investments because you're going to make more on the return than you would by saving if you're paying down your debt. It's a philosophical question. It depends on what works for you. How conservative are you? How much money do you have to put in the investments? And a whole bunch of other factors. So it's really kind of important as to what that money goes and what you're using it for. Okay?